Everyone. This is a 2026 Toyota Corolla LE, and I just finished installing the replacements for the reflectors. And I will put a link down below the description as to where I got these. Purchased them on eBay. I think they were around, I don't know, somewhere around $30 for the pair. So there are plenty of videos on YouTube about how to wire these up, but the biggest problem I had was getting the original reflectors out of the bumper. And I'll show you the difficult piece, and it's especially on the passenger side here because there is a muffler heat shield that protrudes over into the fender well area and kind of restricts your access to getting up in there to the reflector. So here's the issue on the passenger side. So hopefully you can see this. This is the reflector that I removed from this side. I think it's actually the the driver's side, but it really doesn't matter. Taking them out is easy to a point. There's a screw in the bottom which you can get to fairly easily, even on the passenger side with the heat shield. It does take a very small Phillips head screwdriver. The issue is this clip. So you can see it's got a little bit of a nub there up on the top, and that is what attaches this reflector to the body. So what you have to do is get up, especially here on the passenger side, on top of this. If you have very strong thumbs, you might be able to push this down enough to then pull out the light or push out the light. But if you can't, what I did is I got a flat blade screwdriver, a long handled flat blade screwdriver, and I placed the blade on top of this and pressed down. And then I could also, while pushing down, push the screwdriver forward and push the light out. So let me grab a screwdriver here. Sorry about that, but so basically what you're going to do is you're going to place your screwdriver on top here, and as you're pushing down on that little clip, sorry about this, it's hard to do and hold the camera, push down on the clip, and then you can slide the screwdriver forward once the clip is pushed down and push the top of the reflector out. So that's the hardest part. The second hardest part is fishing the wire from the bottom of the bumper up to the top of the bumper here where the tail light is. And what I used for that is a little parts grabber. I'm going to see if I can show you it's a Craftsman part number. I don't know if that's going to show up very well, but I believe I got this at Lowe's. So there you can see Craftsman, and I will post the part number in the description as well. But what you can do with this, it's probably about 2 feet long, and at the end it has a little plunger that you press down and it spreads the clips out, and I just placed the end of the wire through there perpendicular to the clips, closed them up, and then just pulled it through. So where you can place that when you get the the tail light removed, about right here inside this bumper, there's a passageway that goes the whole way down to the bottom. So what I did was I just placed this tool inside here after removing the tail light and just pushed it straight down, and I let the top of the tool rest on the bumper here, and it suspends the bottom. And if your arms are long enough, you can press the plunger here, fish the wire in there, and then pull back up through the bumper. So those are the two most difficult parts I've had to installing these tail lights. So I don't have time to complete the wiring tonight, but I will do that shortly, probably in a day or two, and I will post a video of how I wired these turn signals and brake lights and running lights up to the taillights. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this is helpful. If there are any questions or something that I didn't cover, just let me know and I'll try and answer the questions. Let me know in the comments. Thanks.